Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited today. Do you know why? I reviewed Omega juicer last time. I don't know what took me back to Amazon, and I saw something even better. I don't know yet. When I open it, I'll be able to compare. We already tried this one. And if you've not watched my review of this amazing Omega juicer, please do so and let me know which you prefer in the comment section below. We'll just try the next one with just a little ginger, just to make sure I'm satisfied with it. And I'll give you my honest opinion, compare both of them and tell you what I love about this and what I love about the other one. Let me show you this new girl. Okay, take a look. This is okay, if you're wondering what it is a cold pressed juicer by AICOOK. Eat well, love life. I can't wait to see this. Okay, let's see you. Let me be very petty. I'm gonna open all of these things right now, and I will. So, oh, look at how I'm just tossing it around. Now I'll plug this because I'm gonna be quick with everything. Oh my god. Okay. Now I think it came with the head completely call it head. It's completely put together, but I'm very sure it's the same with the Omega we learned about, or we reviewed last time. But I'm gonna tell you one thing I did not even notice, and it was a problem that I did not know because I never had something like that. I did not think about it. Now this is it. Whenever you're done, you can close it, and that leakage I was struggling with, I did not even know it was a problem. I'm done with that now. Look, that's it. Oh, that's so easy. Look. Oh, this is more like modern, I would say. This is classic. This is modern. Did you see what just happened? That was accidental. I don't know if that's cool or not cool. I don't know if that's cool or not cool that you accidentally just press everything. So, first things first. Hello, can you calm down? Okay, now, this is like 3 inches, almost 4 inches wide. Now, if you remember the last time I was using this one, I had to, I need to bring the other one so we can see what it looks like. Then it will be easy. Give me a second. And judge these two simultaneously. My goodness. So I'm gonna just judge this based on my ginger blend, based on that, and that is it. We're not going to use it for any other thing, and I want to see how it can take ginger with no stress, and if that works, then we'll talk about it. Now let me rinse this a little bit because it just came in. I don't want to use it directly just like that, so give me a second and I'll be right back. So I'm gonna blend this ginger and I'll give you my review. So I'm gonna be comparing these two, and I'll tell you what I want and what I like and I don't like about both, and I'll still tell you which one I'm picking today. I will still have to do that. This means a lot to me. Opening and closing this means a lot because it was quite messy and a handful trying to take out my container and quickly put something in there to block the juice that is dripping, which is a thing of concern for me. I have a little concern with that. Now, this is super wide, though I don't know why this is here. If you can take it off, that would be great. I'll try to make sure I see if you can take it out. If you can take it out, that is great. But if you cannot take it out, I think they stopped some other shapes of food to go in. Like my ginger, some of them were a little bigger but could not go in, which if it was just this, it would go all in. And this is like 2 times of this. First of all, this is you cannot compare both of them when it comes to that. And then this sounds like it's getting a little bit of pressure when I'm putting in the ginger. The sound changes a little bit. I could hear the sound like being strained a little bit. This one does not feel moved. It's not shaken by any ginger that I'm putting in here. But this is so fancy. I love fancy things, but anything that you just have to just touch, I'm a little bit concerned. I love the classic off and on, because when it's a problem, it's easy to just figure out. But this one might be a little bit complicated. This is just me. This is just my personal opinion. But again, this is super classic. Now, this is heavy. This is heavy, almost 13 pounds. And this is not as heavy as the other one. Now, if you notice, I ran this 2 times. Now it's a little close. It's not as dry. Let me put it right here. So it did not juice like completely like this one did. It did a little, and I passed it twice to get this result. So now it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind this for the rest of the convenience I'm having, but this is powerful. It feels and sounds powerful, and I feel like it's more durable for me because they all have the same watts, so I cannot judge by that. But again, honestly, this feels like it was doing a good job. Now, if you're using this type of thing for pasta, for meat and other stuff, I would just go for this completely, because first, I know it sounds like it's gonna work better, just using my judgment. But this is, this is quite big. This is big. This is quite little compared to this one. But this is so light, super light. And it doesn't do completely what this one would do, but it got the work done. Like, it got the work like completely. It gave me my juice in the same amount of time, which I feel this would be faster because it has a wide opening. Now, that's another concern. You can't just hold this thing and it started. Like, it's confused on its own. It's like, oh, did you just press me? Like, it's just unnecessarily, like, I feel it's in a wrong location. It's like once you come and then something happens. It's not, I don't like the idea of this the control unit of board right here, because it's interrupting. You just keep touching and touching on and off, which is not, I don't think it's a good idea. Personal opinion. But this did a good job for me, and I feel like it's less of a hassle, less hassle, the same amount of stuff, just bigger, same things, everything that it has, all the parts I mentioned. I think this one has the same thing. Another thing I noticed, let me open this up and then we'll talk about it. You see? Now I don't like that at all. I truly don't like it. So you have to just be careful, like you're dealing with a baby, and I don't think it's uncalled for. Now for this, this is real plastic. No matter how they'll tell me it's durable, you cannot compare this plastic. You cannot compare them both. I don't know. This is just me feeling like this feels light, and you're going to be buying parts very soon. And that's the only part I think I have problems with. This feels like you're going to be buying parts very soon. But again, how much? The price difference is almost $100. This is a real deal. I mean, this is the real deal for me. I was super excited when I saw it. And yes, it's less messy. Yeah, it's a big it's too much. The size is too much. If you don't have a good storage space for it, it's just a hassle. But honestly, this is a very good idea. It's a good buy. Cheaper, like $100 difference, almost $100 difference. And yeah, I love it. It has a good look. I don't mind this on the countertop. It looks beautiful on the countertop compared to this one on the countertop. It is so heavy, but I'm not actually holding this in my hand while I'm walking, but honestly this is heavy. This aesthetically looks beautiful. I can keep it on the countertop and not feel like it's taking a lot of space, unless my countertop will be, if my countertop is little, then it's not a good idea as well. But this is a good idea. Honestly, for me, I have a problem with this. This is a no. Like, no matter what, they should have just done it somewhere you don't always have access. I don't know where they were expecting one to hold this when doing anything. You can rest your hand somewhere, but there's no place to do that. And the only place is right here, and that's where the on and off button is. And it's just a touch, you know, away. So that is another thing. I love the classicness about this one, but it's so narrow. It's so narrow. Honestly, I have a problem with that. And I can't even remember any negative thing what's the negative thing I spoke about? Okay, cross-contamination. Good. Now, I did this and there was nothing that went through. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about this one right now. You could see an intentional work being done here. Like there were like two layers. There's this one, there's this plastic, there's this plastic black, and there's another white plastic there, which I agree with what I just said last time. Oh, I'm sorry. Because this has just two, which is just, this one is not even overlapping. It's just right in there, like a washer. That's what it is. So it actually is leaking. It can leak. So like legit, it leaks. So that's another thing I have concern with. But for this one, so far, there's no moist. That one was literally truly like leaking when I was done. I had to like tilt it for some juice to pour out, which was a concern for me. Now this is really good. So right now I appreciate this, not because it's better than this one, but because it's more convenient for me. Both of them have their pros and cons. Again, so this has a wider I don't know what coil, I'll use the word coil. So it actually takes in, like the ginger was going in without you trying to push all the time. So you don't need to do a lot of work. This one was like, I was in Africa trying to grind in the grinding machine and all of that. It really is classic. It really, so you have to push in because it's just gonna be roaming right at the top. But for this one, I think because it's so wide, it gives space for things to be crushed quickly. So that is it, and this looks very, very, very strong. It doesn't look like something that will be damaged anytime soon. It looks, this is ceramic actually. So aesthetics, this is the winner. Beauty, new generation, this is so super classic. Durability, I would crown this as the winner. I have no proof, but I'll crown this as the winner. Functionality, the one that would truly do like heavy duty and do it like, I'm not going to be critical because I don't need a juice that much, like I got it, but this does, like the chaff was completely like, it stripped every juice out of it. So I would give Omega the crown for that. And cross-contamination, from my own point of view, I don't know if cross-contamination would work, but I feel it will happen. For it to leak, I give AICOOK the crown for that. And then comfort, would I say, is it comfort? Is that the word I should use? Or I would rather say ease. For ease, of course, AICOOK is the real deal. Price, which is very important to me. It was like a real deal when I was getting this thing. For price, it's like $100 difference. Guys, this is like, when I saw it, I'm like, no way, no way, no way, I'm getting this one. So guys, meet my new baby girl, I guess. For me, she won, but if you truly are into doing major stuff, I would recommend you get the Omega. Omega is really, really good, very durable. It did not sound like it was moved by anything when I was putting this ginger. It did not sound like ginger was going into it, but this one truly sounded like ginger was coming, like going into that place. So this really, really works. It's very, and it's compact compared to this one. You can have enough space to do other stuff, especially if you have a very short shelf. This is not, it's a no-no for you, but this is super, super, super good. But I think I would go with this for now, and I think I've told you why I did that. This is horrible. This is a horrible idea. I wish I can just change this to press, stop, and pause, period. All this story is unnecessary. But if you enjoyed this video, guys, thank you so much. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please guys, subscribe to this channel and support me, and we'll do this together. Thank you guys for joining me on this one. Please come back again. Make sure you subscribe. If you've not subscribed, just subscribe. Where? Somewhere down there, the red button. Just subscribe right now. Why not? Bye.